we are NZTrio. My name is Ashley Brown, I play cello. I'll let you introduce yourselves.
And I'm Justine Cormack and I play the violin.
And I'm Sarah Watkins and I'm the pianist in the group.
We've been together for 11 years, so we're enjoying a 12th year together. And yes, we're still talking to each other.
And this program that we've put together for the tour is very much a reflection of the 12 years that we've had together.
It's so satisfying to come back to a program over and over, and but to also keep the freshness for each audience, because you're all going to be experiencing it for the first time, whatever centre you're in. So that's part of the challenge as well, as keeping it fresh every night. But repeat performances are what we love to do.
It's a real gift.
Yeah,
totally. One of the pieces that we've had in our library for a long time is the, well, there are two things actually, the Korngold Trio and the Alan Zwillick Trio, both from America, and we've been waiting for the right opportunity to play these pieces. So it's really exciting to be able to do that for you all.
It's one thing to study a piece and to rehearse it, but to actually put it on the stage and to get the feedback. That's what I'm looking forward to.
You don't really know a piece until you've performed it. So.
We've been playing a piece by Claire Cowan recently, over the past couple of years. It wasn't written for us, and we really enjoyed coming to this piece. It's full of really kind of jazzy, fun stuff. There's lots of percussion on the instruments and that kind of thing. And so there was an opportunity when the possibility of this tour arose to approach her for a new commission, so a piece that she would actually write for us.
Claire is definitely one of our talented younger composers, and she's fully in charge of what she's written, and they're three beautiful little movements. There's nothing extended, they're immediately accessible. I think you all are going to really love it.
It's a great piece to play. It's really dynamic. It starts off very beautifully and ends very beautifully, and the two middle movements are just powerful, rhythmic, exciting, sort of whoa, let's go.
But with a very clear kind of Chinese language in the music that will be very audible to all of you.
Absolutely. Tchaikovsky's really fun to play. I think what I love about playing Tchaikovsky is it's a bit like being in a symphony orchestra, which most of the trio repertoire is not like that. I mean, we're just as exposed, I suppose, in the Tchaikovsky, but you can really throw yourself into it.
Part of the challenge is, I think, finding that thread from the very first note, which it starts gently and ends, amazingly quietly and still. It's like it comes from, the theme returns at the very end, but after 45 minutes of deep expression, I mean, it's really his heart is on his sleeve.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's a big play.
It's really great.
So we're looking forward to that. Absolutely.
Actually, the Shostakovich is one of those pieces that has really moved me in the past, and I was really not expecting it. This is the first time I performed it was actually with Ashley and another trio, and we got to the end of the piece, and I honestly, if I wasn't standing in front of an audience, I just would have burst into tears. The thing that's wonderful about a trio is that it is three equal voices, and we're playing with that all the time. We're never not sort of working out what's going on in terms of the balances and so on, but with three distinct instruments that can really be their own.
Because the program is so wonderfully varied, and there's going to be a lot of music in both programs that you won't have heard before, that maybe it'll pique your curiosity a little bit more about the composer. It's like, oh, who is this Alan Zwillick? What else has she written?
I hope that you'll go home feeling like you've been through the ringer, in a way. There'll be all sorts of different experiences for everybody in these programs, and there's a huge emotional arch through each program. There's so much variety in there as well, so there'll be a lot of cerebral stimulation in there, from each piece, and then the comparison between the pieces, I think, is going to be a really fascinating thing for everybody. We're going to enjoy it, and we hope you do too.